Good morning, Finley Dreamers.
Good morning, Mrs. Adams.
And good morning, Finley Scholars.
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Finley family.
Good morning, Mr. Kirby. And we have on Courtney and Skylar from kindergarten. So happy to see you both.
Isn't it such a gorgeous day? Another beautiful day outside. And I was thinking about something that you said last week, Mr. Miller. It was so important that I think we need to mention it on morning meeting. With some students, you posted a video about encouraging people. And it was a great message about how not only does that make other people feel confident and feel like somebody is in their corner. That's an idiom that means somebody is encourage them and they're with them and ready to support them. And it also makes the encourager, the one saying, you can do it, come on. It makes that person feel good too. So Mr. Miller, if you don't mind, I'm going to add that link in the email today to teachers, and they could show it to their class too. It's a great way for us to keep positive and remembering that the glass is half full.
That's right. And one of the most important things about that is I just kept thinking at my home, I really want these students involved. You know, I have a lot of teachers and other staff members on these videos. The students are so important, their voices. So therefore, I just started that. And their parents, of course, loved the idea when I called them to see if they can come on with me. They said, sure, if they want to come on, that's great. And they both wanted to easily. And they have great voices to share out there for all of you to hear. Encouragement, yes. And so they really didn't need a lot of encouragement because they wanted to help the larger community here. But each one of us, some days or more than some days, need that little bit of, I can do it, and I can do it. And so I'm so proud of them for sharing that message. And I know you'll listen to them carefully and then do what you need to do to challenge yourself to get better and better at whatever you choose to get better at. And we're getting better and better at participation, of course. You know, that's the truth. And we have all these classes above 80 and 90. Here we go with above 80. Mrs. Campero, Mrs. Dow, Mrs. Hall, Miss Simmons, Mrs. Spreitzer, Miss Stender, Mr. Sun, and Mr. Williams. Above 90, Mrs. Boudreau, Mrs. Font, Mrs. Jinks, Mrs. Nelson, Mrs. Osborne, Mrs. Rivard, Mrs. Roberts Varghese, Mrs. Smith, Miss T, and the top three, Mrs. Roberts Varghese. They're always on top somehow. I want to know exactly what they're doing. Maybe I can have some people on to share their secret ingredient. And then Mrs. Jinks is next, and then Miss Font. Congratulations.
That's great news. Another report for more students and more classes participating almost every day, almost all day. It's such a great feeling, and it's a great feeling. I watched that encouragement video as well, and it happened to be at a time when my bucket or my glass wasn't quite full. And man, watching that and getting that message from that collective helped fill my bucket, helped fill my glass to where I'm excited. I want to do well. I'm going to go out today and put my best foot forward. And when I need a little help, I'm going to ask for it. Speaking of a little help, I think we could use a little help from some kindergarten voices. And I see there are a couple of Miss Campero students here, and I wonder if they have anything they'd like to share.
I have a shout out.
Shout
Shout
out.
out.
I have a shout out for Mrs. Campero helping us learn.
Thank you, Courtney.
I have a shout out.
Shout
Shout
out.
out.
I have a shout out for all the teachers helping us do our work.
All right. Thank you, Skylar. And it always feels good when you can get a little extra help there, right? To get to reach your goal. Thank you for sharing this morning with us. And great work with your words, because that's great practice for someday when you are in a job or you are in a training program, or maybe you might even go to college, because those communication skills are so important. So let's keep working on those, and let's have a college cheer. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, ready, go.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 32. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fourth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 33. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 34. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does sixth grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 35. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does first grade graduate? 20, 20, 20, 36. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate? 20, 20, 20, 37. Family dreamers, dream big. Dream big. We believe. We believe. Whole heart. Whole heart. Be the change. Be the change. And then wave.